Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul of Yamaya. I'm just waiting for my people to come in that have booked the mini read. If you want to book your slot, you can still do so. Link is in the description. Just getting ready. There we go. Okay. Just looking through the orders. If you're here and you booked the slot, let me know. And then I can put your name down. Okay, I see the usual suspects. We have Theo, Don. Let me just do it from my phone. It's quicker to look at. If you are here, let me know, guys. Orders. There you go. Okay, who of my people that ordered reads are here? Give me a shout. And I'll get started. Okay. I'm just going to start. If you guys are here or not, let me just do the order for those that don't necessarily need to be here. Ah, Tanisa, there you are. Yes, I got you. I thought you were in a username with MI because it said me and I didn't want to put your name there. Let's start with you. I'll remove the me, which is obviously you, but I just wanted to be careful because sometimes people change their usernames and want to stay anonymous. Okay. Tanisa, I got because it says state your YouTube name. You wrote M-I. I don't know in the checkout. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I knew that your name is Tanisa on YouTube. So it's like, but I don't wanna assume things, and you maybe have changed it. So better safe than sorry. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Good to know for the future. Your question will not take too much energy up. I promise you. You have whatever you want me to ask. That's the time I take. So I'm very grateful and happy that you're very considerate about me. But my energy is here for you, Tanisa. So ask really whatever it is you want. And when you just write it in the chat, and then I'll look into this for you. Of course. If they're in your energy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Is this somebody that you haven't met yet? Is it just a feeling, or is it somebody you already know? I don't remember. I clear my slate every time I do a reading, so I don't project and I don't assume again, just so it's like fresh. Oh, then she's a good one. Okay, let's see, Tanisa. Is a past life soulmate now in your energy? Let me just set the timer and then we can kick this off. Okay, for Tanisa. Is there a past life soulmate in Tanisa's energy? Yes. You got unfinished business with somebody. You literally have the Hierophant followed by the Judgment in reverse. So there's karma that needs to be cleared with you and this person. It could be Scorpio or Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but there's something yet to be resolved with you and this past life connection. You guys are going to meet. Continue asking me. Tanisa, you got time. I want to make sure that I make most of your time. Do you want to see where this is going? This is someone you haven't met in person. I just saw no. I don't feel like no, you haven't met this person yet. No action. Yeah, no. And double no, you haven't met them yet. Hey, Theo, you're up next. Interesting. Okay. Could be her. I'd see somebody and you haven't met. I don't know if it's her or not. Will you be meeting this week? Will they be meeting this week? Possibly. You got Justice upright. You got Major Arcana. You know how I feel about timelines. I feel like it's a yes, but you know, free will can delay it. But it is a big yes because it's a Major Arcana. And I feel you were meant to meet her earlier, to be honest. Will it be healthy? Let's see what it's gonna be for you. How is this going to evolve? How is this going to impact Tanisa? How will this impact Tanisa? How will this impact? How will this connection impact Tanisa? You won't have to worry. I feel like it's a slow burn. I feel like you're going to take your time. You're not going to rush into this, you know, or you're not going to put your emotions straight into this. Oh, did I say they would be delayed? She helped you. Well, maybe she helped you to get to your next one, or she is that one. But I do feel like it's a slow burner. I don't feel like you're going to have to worry or be scared. There's a sense of you not needing to feel intimidated. What else? Don't know if it's your love person though, Tanisa. I feel like they might be a catapult. Why Ace of Cups in reverse? Okay. Okay. And then you know what? I feel like you're not gonna fall. It's not gonna be a falling in love straight away. It could be a slow one. I do feel like you guys are so family because I get that with healing. I get the healing energy with the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Like this connection is healing you both on a deeper level. And you are a soul family with the Hierophant. I just feel like maybe both of you have had enough from karmic love, and it's not on the forefront of your mind. It's not your intention. That's what I'm getting. It might happen unexpectedly. Okay. Because you let go. Yeah. I feel like she might also have been gone through that. But I do feel like it with the Tower and the Lovers, it's going to hit you when you least expect it. No need to be nervous. That's the first thing I got was you don't need to be nervous. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Because she's a reader. But we can't predict free will, you know. We can only sense how you guys feel. But what you do about it is completely universe, like your control. And it's not always healthy, like to read. Maybe she's not even reading about you. You know, I try to tell people not to get a reading about their person because you just gotta trust your own guts and intuition at the end of the day. You can only see how they feel. What they do is out of your control. Yeah. You're all good, Tanisa. Just remember you're fabulous. Let me know how it goes. And I think you messaged me, and I'm so sorry I missed that message, but my email account, they didn't give me the notification, so I didn't see it until later. Was it you that sent me? Maybe it was Leslie. Somebody sent me something 2 weeks ago and I just didn't see it. So apologize, people. If you tried to send me a message and I saw it late, it's because my email was acting up. Yes. You can still, Rono. And yes, that's what it was, Tanisa. I didn't get the notification and then I just happened to go. But I think I replied. So apologies for the late reply. Okay, Theo, are you here? And Tanisa, let me know how it goes. Yeah, but I don't want you to have the impression of just vanishing, because that's not who I am. But you know that. Okay, Theo. You just want to know what comes up, right? Let me just get your question up. All right. What do you need to know right now? Okie dokes. Let's see. Just put my timer on. Okay, what does Theo need to know right now? What does Theo need to know right now? What does Theo need to know right now? Yeah, I know this will sound generic, but it's not, because the card fell out 3 of Swords in reverse. So you've healed some heartbreak. You've come over some quite heavy heartbreak in the past. I feel like you're no longer in that state. It's in the past. Something might come up that's going to repeat itself, however. What is this about? You're going to get some communication that might rub you up the wrong way. What's this about? Something you thought was done and dusted. You know what I feel? It's more work-related, career. It's not love. It's something's coming back around, giving you another chance at something that maybe disappointed you or was a lot of work and it didn't turn out to fruition. I feel like something's going to give you another chance for something in your career that you're going to commit to. It's career. I just asked career reverse. You got the Lovers in reverse. This had nothing to do with love feel. I don't know if there's something in the past that you thought about in terms of your career, money, work, that didn't work out. Something's kind of give you another chance. I don't know when, but I do see you getting another chance for this in your work. You got the star. This could be happening during Aquarius season. So Jan, Feb season. What else does Theo need to know? Oh, okay. Okay. So, right. Maybe you're going to start what you love. If you resigned, you got something's coming up. Seven of Pentacles. Something's going to blossom. Some kind of something. You're going to invest your time into something that you actually love. With the Knight of Cups, that's your energy, being like really investing in it emotionally. I'm hearing set yourself up. Set yourself up. What else? Maybe you're even, I mean, you've been waiting for that ship to come in. Could be 3 months time, November, December, January. I feel like it's Aquarius season. Set yourself up, do the planning. That's my Three of Wands, is like plan, plan, plan. Get ready for your stability of the Four of Wands after, you know. What else does Theo need to know? Good. You got until Jan, Missy. Or November, December, Capricorn season. Capricorn, December, January. I'm getting the devil as a timeline, so they corrected me there. Really be on it. Use your intuition. Okay. So that whatever you did with resigning from work, you did the right thing. What else does you need to know? Good. Anything else? Do it by yourself. You don't need anybody else. I'm getting now I'm seeing with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, that's you working on for you by you for you. It feels like there's something that you might even create by Theo. What else? It has your name on it. That's just what I'm getting. Anything else before we move on for Theo? Anything else? What else does Theo need to hear? You did the right judgment call. Did this just happen during Scorpio season? You got, yeah, okay, nothing else. The last two, because I didn't even know I had the deck card in my deck. That's me telling me to shut up. Judgment and Magician. That's Scorpio season and Aquarius again. It's all major arcana, Theo. So I think really whatever you're doing, it's going to come to fruition. You're going to a complete rebirth here. You ended something, you resigned, and you're moving forward. It's all major arcana. This is massive. Ooh. I can't stop smiling now, just channeling that energy. Look, I told you after Three of Wands comes the Four of Wands. Get ready for your Four of Wands. You can't make this up. This is your own stability for me. This is not about marriage because I was more channeling your work. You got this. You got this, Superwoman. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Keep going. They're just giving me repeat messages now. You can see I'm not a card trick magician. I could have pulled, I don't know, conflict. Seven of Swords. You are so welcome. Okay, who else is in the room? We got another one through. Could be Rono. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Rono, I'll get you next. And then Don, I'll get you last. Nobody else requested that. Let me just change this to Rono. And then I'll do BJ and then B Smith, and then I'll do you, Don, last. So Don, you can take a 15-minute break, because then I'll be coming to your slot. Okay, Rono. How does the Pisces feel about you together? What stick? Let's do this one. Okay. Timer on. How does A feel about you both? Okay. A, how do you feel about Ronald and you together? How do you feel? Why? Why? He feels like, okay, first of all, about you both, I don't know what he says, because I feel like sometimes he downplays how he feels about you together, you and him, but he does feel like it's a giving connection. It's drama free, but he's not taking action or he's maybe not taking enough action, because I don't know what the situation with you guys is, because he doesn't want to mess it up. So it feels like if he takes actions, he will rush. I can't explain it, Rono. It feels like he's scared of making the wrong choice, even though he knows deep down it is. Does that make sense? How else do you feel about you guys together? It just feels he brushes it off. Like it's no big deal, but it's a big deal. That's what I'm getting. He feels like it's actually a big deal, but if you ask him, oh, it's no big deal. What you and him are. What else? Because I just saw somebody brushing something off, but he wants to commit. You got 9 of Pentacles. You are somebody that he feels committed to or wants to commit to, but I'm just getting, but he needs to know what he wants. And I think he has to just be very, very, how do I say this? He needs to be sure of you. But you do come up as the Queen of Cups. It came out sideways, so it feels like he still has that doubt, but there's a doubt. There's no reason for the doubt. Why is there doubt? Because it's scary. Because feeling another person, feeling a connection is scary. He's afraid of something real or something new. Something that feels real. This person literally is afraid for his dreams to come true. It feels too real, too good to be real, too good to be true. You can ask me more on this, Rona. You still got time. Otherwise, I'll just shuffle what else comes up. What else does Rono need to know? How do you feel about Rono? Why? Guilty of what? There might be a sense of him not feeling good enough. Because when I asked how he feels about you, you got the Lovers in reverse, but he feels guilty that he's committing to something that he can't nurture, but he's also not listening to his intuition. He's afraid about making wrong choices. But you know what? That's life. But I do feel like he needs to trust his intuition more, and he's a Pisces. So I feel like he's also scared of losing his identity. With the High Priestess in reverse, that is a Pisces energy. I also feel like he needs to still be in tune with his own emotions, Rono. He's not taking leaps of faith. That's a tricky one. Pisces men, they're tricky, man. At least in my experience. He feels a little bit unpredictable as well. Does that answer your questions, my darling? Yeah. I dealt with a Pisces man, and man, no thanks. I think it can, but he needs to trust his guts more. You got Three of Swords in reverse at the end. That's healing the heart. Page of Swords. It's about communication with this person. And Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be a slow one, okay? This will require patience, but also know what you want and don't settle for less, Rono. I am still here. I'm just throwing out my tea bag. Okay. BJ or B Smith, are you guys in the house? You're welcome. You're welcome, Rono. Thank you for booking the read with me. Okay, BJ, I'm just going to do you, and I'll send you your read. Oh, you're here. There we go. Ha! Two minds think alike. Hey, darling. Hey, gorgeous, wonderful superwoman. Oh, I'm glad it all made sense, Rono. Because if it doesn't make sense, then I would obviously send you your money back. I'm not somebody who, I'm not going to be satisfied with that if I was wrong. Okay, BJ. What a fabulous timing. General guidance for the rest of 2025. Okay. see general guidance. You just well, you made it. I'm just gonna get another deck out. Okay. Okay, general guidance for the rest of 2025. Well, keep on being in your Empress energy, first of all. You got the Empress. Keep on elevating. One thing I needed to look. Elder, Guardian, Knight, Child's Page. And Elder, Child, Guardian. Explorer is Knight. Guardian is Queen. Okay. There we go. Sorry. This deck is a little bit different. I just had to remind myself of, never mind. I love this deck, but it's a tricky one sometimes. Okay. Let's see. What is BJ? What's the guidance for the rest of the year for my wonderful BJ? Guidance for the rest of the year. Guidance for the rest of the year for BJ. That's what BJ needs to know. You won't have any drama. Well, take that back. Thanks, universe. Oh gosh. Okay. What I was wanting to say is you don't have to what is this about before I open my mouth? Invest in what? Watch with if you're investing money, just be careful, BJ. I don't know if you're thinking about it, but just watch your money a little bit for the rest of the year because there's an unexpected change coming with the tower. I feel like this is a good tower moment. It feels like you're going to be pushed forward because this tower is like rocks and a lightning bolt. So I feel like rocks are heavy in this energy. Like if you feel like things aren't going to move fast, they might happen quite rapidly towards the end of the year. Get ready. Just seeing a roller coaster now. What's the tower about? There might be an altercation at your work and somebody's going to be removed, but it's not you. It feels like if there was a toxic attachment in your environment, it's going away. You got the devil in reverse. Somebody's going to get, I feel like somebody's going to get removed out of your life for the better. It doesn't have to be work. It could be anything. Somebody who didn't give to your wherever your energy was, this person didn't add you. It feels like an energy vampire just getting out of your field. So there is some kind of, you're going to be catapulted because of that. You're going to elevate on higher vibrations to that Empress energy. Where is this going to lead BJ to? Your 10 of Cups. You might meet somebody. There might be some love coming in, but somebody is going to be removed from your life through an altercation is what I'm hearing. It's very, very foggy energy. What's the guidance for BJ? Guidance is, okay. Don't rush into something. Keep to yourself. Know who you give your energy to and who you don't for the rest of the year. It's going to be pivotal who you spend energy, who you put your energy into, because there could be something coming up in terms of people, whether this is love or friends. There's a sense of you needing to detox from a few people. What other advice and guidance? Who is this? Who is this for BJ? Somebody you already know, a friend or a lover, are going through some kind of depressing period. They might reach out and need your light. So expect somebody to reach out to you as well. What's the advice here? Could be a Leo, Libra, Taurus. I wanted to say Taurus. This is somebody from your soul family, soul connection. What's the advice for BJ? You might need to help them. You might need to help them with their fears or work through their fears. I don't know if this is love or a friend, but this is where you're going to get into your little spiritual advisor yourself. I feel like you're going to be some kind of guru for someone, BJ. Give me one more card for the Tower. You got something, some kind of fast communication coming towards you before the end of the year. Some Tower moment is going to hit you, but it's going to be it's going to be for the better. Things are going to open up for you after this. Could even be on New Year's Eve itself, which sounds really ridiculous, but those remind me a little bit of fireworks, shooting stars. Something will ignite itself. It's going to start out little, but it's going to develop into something bigger. It's going to be very healing for you, heart healing. This is going to happen whether you want it or not. This could go into the new year, BJ, with Aquarius energy, the star, but it's something. You are not going to miss this. I don't feel like the drama is going to affect you. You're not going to be part of this drama. You got 10 of Cups. Okay, my love. Is there somebody in your energy that's draining, whether it's work, friend, or love? Just protect yourself from that energy. They feel quite exhausting to me. Okay. Okay. Because I'm just talking here, hoping it makes sense. Let me know. Okay. I wonder if it's somebody in your workplace that's going to be removed. That might be that. But you feeling drained, that's going to like stop once this person or several people with a 7 of Cups, it could even be several people. Just if you say that work has been draining, be careful not to invest too much, because I had the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and I don't remember what, but it was not investing into the wrong energies at work. Good. That's what you need to do. Work boundaries. Because I do remember you saying that you enjoy your work. I wasn't sure anymore. About your work colleagues. Oh yeah. Let me know, darling. Well, you let me know anyways. That's what it is. I feel like some people either are gonna, well, somebody in your environment is going to be removed with the Tower and the Devil in reverse. Suddenly, you'll hear about it. But it could fall into Aquarius season, okay, with the star. But it's soon. I mean, we're already in November. Jeez Louise. B. Smith. Oh, thank you, BJ, for booking. So good to see your name on my screen pop up. You're so welcome. B. Smith, are you here? If not, I'm just going to do it and then you can look at it later. Okay, B. Smith. Let me see the timer, 49 minutes. Will Capricorn, will this relationship last between Capricorn and her new boyfriend? Where's this relationship heading to? Where is this relationship heading to with Capricorn and her new boyfriend? Good choice. What's the potential final outcome here? You know what? What I'm getting is they made a choice. They're choosing one another. They're happy. And it feels like an energy that's going to hang in there for a while. However, when I asked what the future final outcome is, I have the Ace of Swords in reverse, meaning that is not yet written in the stars in a way. It feels like it is going to last a while, though, to be honest. What is the Ace of Swords about? Hmm. You know what? Over time, there's going to be a period where they consider a divorce. I feel like they will follow through with the engagement and the marriage. I just don't know how long the marriage is going to last. It does feel like it's going to be there for an amount of time, but it's not stable. And there is some unhappiness in the future. What's this about? No, I didn't put the timer. Oh, I remember though. What's this about? There's no equal give and take in that relationship. It's not real teamwork. They might have just rushed things. B Smith. It feels like somebody's jumped to conclusions. I mean, if they got engaged after 3 to 4 months, you don't really know a person that well. So do you feel like their honeymoon and butterflies and the stomach is going to ripple into the engagement, first time of marriage, or the first months, years? I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't know. The marriage will not be happy. There's a miscommunication is gonna, like, there might be some, not deception, but inauthenticity. This could go either way. I don't feel like it will last based on the basis, but it will be there for a while. What else? They're taking a leap of faith, but they're taking it in the wrong, not for the wrong reasons, but in a way I feel like they will find out that they have different values and morals, that they're not on the same page when things are going to unravel. They're not on the same page. That's what I'm getting. Anything else for B. Smith? Is it going to reverse? I do feel like you're gonna feel on the outside that they will show victory and happy-go-lucky picket white fence, but there's not much happening behind closed doors. The Hermit, there's not much happening behind closed doors. There's loneliness. There's a loneliness there, and I also feel like they are a lesson with the Star. This is meant to happen. This is bound to happen. They are karmic partners. They were meant to meet. This is not a coincidence. This is like fate. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, B. Smith. I'll send it to you, the timing. Hey, Jade. I always recognize your profile picture, so I always know it's you. You can go next because Dawn wants to go last, so I can get you right away. Oh, yeah, I just got it through. I can add you to the list, my darling. Let's do that now. Just getting up the question. Okay, let's see. The Aries. Mr. Aries. No contact will he ever reach out? Okay, let's see. Wait, let's put my phone on charge. Die. Okay, Jade. Okay. Ugh. Let me just shuffle and then set the timer, and then I'll look into your question. Okay, Aries. Okay, Aries towards Jade. Aries, will you reach out to Jade? Oh. How do you feel about Jade? How do you feel about Jade? Okay, I don't feel like he will reach out at the moment, Jade. Just because you have Ace of Wands in reverse, so that's somebody not taking action. It's the exact opposite. However, when I asked how he feels about you, he feels there's a deep connection. He feels you guys met for a reason. He also feels left out in winter. I'm looking about the future right now. Again, you cannot predict somebody's actions. We can't. We can predict how somebody feels and then make based on that. He feels left out. He has FOMO. I do feel like he wants to be in the loop of what's happening with you because he feels there's a deeper connection. When I asked why he's not reaching out, there's not a balance with this dude. You got Temperance in reverse. He's not at peace with himself. There's a sense that he has some demons that he's battling that nobody knows about, that I don't feel have to do with you directly. Okay? I do feel like he makes plans on reaching out. He thinks about it. I feel like he's not doing it though, because you have Seven of Pentacles as somebody thinking about their next moves. So you're not out of his head. But I do feel like he has his own. No, he's struggling, whether you know it or not. And I also feel like it's not if he took action now, it would all go down. King of Swords in reverse now. I don't see him talking or reaching out, but I also feel like it's for the better. It's for your, whatever the reasons are, trust the reasons. How else do you feel about Jade? He feels it. I can tell you this much. He feels there's a soul connection. This is a soulmate energy. There's a love. I also feel like him not reaching out is because he's dealing with whatever he is dealing with. What is it you're dealing with? Struggling with, I don't know if he's financially stable or he has some issues. I feel like his priorities are just somewhere else right now. But you want to cuddle with somebody who's on your energy level, Jade. Not just with someone, because you need it. You're fine. Get yourself a blanket warmer. He's just thinking very selfishly right now. I do see making lots. He's telling me that he's just very guarded and he needs time. That's just what I'm hearing. I've never had that somebody's directly talking to me now because he doesn't want to talk to you. Like, okay. But it's obviously just his higher self. He also feels like you're not his wish come true. He's not your wish come true. That's what I mean. But he sees it on a deeper level. He just can't fathom how someone like you would want someone like him. I'm getting a lot of that energy throughout the moment. But he feels this on a deeper level. Okay, there's no doubt about that. I do feel like he's struggling with something and he's not letting people in. So if you were to cuddle with him, you would be cuddling with an ice box. An Eskimo. I got the ice box. I'm just getting that song from a Mario. There's a little chance of communication, but I feel like you know what? It's a blessing in disguise, Jade. You are getting something. You need to work on your fears. No, don't reach out. Literally. That's what you got to do. Don't chase, attract, trust. Literally work through your own, negative beliefs or fears that you have. Do some shadow work is what I'm hearing for you, Jade. Self-love and what you're worth. And if they want you, they will level up. Literally got that message through for you. You also got somebody new coming in through. You might forget about that one. I don't know, Aries, you got somebody else coming through once. Just saying. You always have people, Jade. Don't forget the spaghetti dude either. Just keep on smashing and loving and being so wonderful. Okay? Do a little bit of shadow work. You're a catch. Know that. God, my head. Oh, you are so welcome, gorgeous. Okay, Dawn. Where are you, beautiful Dawn? Good, do that. Make yourself some scrambled eggs. Love you, girl. Dawn. Mwah. Jade. See where she is at. Hey, girl. Okay, let's see. I saw all of your questions. I just need to get them up. Which one do you want to start with? I mean, you could choose, or I can just see which one, whatever. You know what? Let me just look at, I mean, it's all, Self-explanatory. We got 15 minutes anyway, so let's see. Dawn. Okay. Where is he when it comes to leaving his karmic situation and reconciling building with you? How will he fight for his own happiness and for us? What's about to change in the connection? What to expect from him through the end of the year? Should we start with what to expect from him till the end of the year? I think that's the easiest one for now. The less complicated one. What to expect from him. And then we just move on from there. Okay. What's his initial letter? Is it T, J, Z? I think it's Z. What's his initial? Dawn, I forgot. Otherwise, I can just look. You know what? Don't worry. I'll just he's a Scorpio, isn't he? It was Z. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. Or Z. A B C T V W X Y Z. Z. Zebra. Okay. Expect the silence to continue, Dawn. First card is Ace of Swords in reverse, so I don't see much communication coming. The first card that wanted to fall out. I mean, we're almost done with this year anyways, but it is a while. The Chariot, I do see forward movement, but still coming with emotional baggage. So that emotional baggage is still gonna be there. Immature, as emotionally still not available. I see forward movement towards you. I don't see communication just yet, but I do see it coming with the Chariot. So him coming towards you, but Page of Cups in reverse, like not really owning up to why there was a silence, or, you know, taking accountability in a way. What's the Chariot bringing? You got the Devil. He's bringing the Devil with him, so I feel like he's still in that connection when he comes towards you. So I still feel like he's dealing with that. This could be during Capricorn season. Okay, so that's what you can expect in a nutshell. How will he fight for his own happiness and for us? Okay, what are your actions when it comes to your potential actions when it comes to your own happiness? Healing. He needs to heal. I feel like his soul needs to heal. He needs a break. He needs a time out from the whole world. I feel like he needs to find himself again. I feel like he's running on low battery. What else? I feel like he might even get, I don't know what he does working wise, but there's a sense of him also being burned out, that he's literally going to be forced into resting. You got Death card, yeah. Him needing to end, like being forced to end things. I'm not saying end things with her, but end a chapter in his life and then hopefully with her. Okay. You got him needing to go through a transformation. By going through this transformation will happen through him taking time to rest and to actually see what's important for him. There's a link, Lauren, in the description. You can just book it there. Yeah. Let's see how. Anything else Don needs to know on how he's going to take action by not entertaining that energy anymore, by not giving anymore, by not saying, I don't know what his relationship is like, Don, or that other one, but I do feel like he's not a people pleaser, but he tries to keep the peace by doing certain things. So he might just not do it anymore. He might just refuse to, yes, but setting boundaries that will eventually naturally come to an end with her. That's just the possibility I'm getting right now based on the energies. Where is he when it comes to leaving his karmic? Okay, what stage is he at? Whoa. King of Pentacles. He's being put into an uncomfortable situation. So I do feel like he has been in an uncomfortable situation, but there's a sense of, I don't know why they got together, but there's a sense of him getting reminders from her or whatever why they fell in love in the first place, or there's a little bit of a using love to keep him warm. So I do feel like she's still, I don't know if it's manipulative, but there's a sense of, clarify the Ace of Cups, because you do have Ace of Cups here. What is the Ace of Cups about? Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's like a love bombing, gaslighting, trauma bond. It feels like a trauma bond, and that's what's keeping him in it. What's the next step in this situation with the karmic? The next step is leaving somebody out in the cold. So do you feel like it's going there? I mean, the next step is Five of Pentacles. Do not reply out of funds, not giving to this connection anymore. Where are you at when it comes to reconciling with Dom? Where is your mindset? Where's your head at when it comes to reconciling with Dom? I feel like the moment he's out, he's in with you. It's a very quick transition. I don't feel like he's gonna need some time to get over or be by himself, because you got the Tower followed immediately by the Ten of Pentacles. So as soon as his foundation crumbles, he comes towards you with the Ten of Pentacles. What else? The overall energy is the Five of Cups. He misses you. He's also being pushed to no longer engage in this karmic situation, because the more he misses you, the less he's going to entertain the other energy, the other karmic, the karmic. You got the Five of Cups. That's driving him, is his yearning for your energy. Okay, Dawn, what do you want to know? We got some time. We still got 7 minutes. Did you find it, Lauren? What did I not specify enough? How do you feel about Dawn right now? Until you write something, I'm just going to ask questions, Dawn, that I can think of. How do you feel about Dawn right now? He's very attracted to you. He misses the physical touch. Well, I feel like he's not going to fight for you as per se, is what I'm getting, Dawn. It's more of him. I'm getting a trickling thing. So the more he misses you, the less he's going to give to the karmic, the less he's going to say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, I'll do this, people please her. That will rub her up the wrong way, and that's going to fizzle out. And the moment that fizzles out, he's going to come towards you. So he doesn't really have to fight for you anymore because he's gotten rid of her. So I feel like there's less confrontational energy right now. This can change, but right now I don't see him needing to fight because it's naturally going to end between him and her. I'm not getting an energy of him needing to fight for you guys because his things are going to crumble for him, and he's going to come towards you because that will have removed itself. How are things going to end with his karmic? I feel like he's just going to put an end to it. I don't think you need to know how, Dawn. Don't go into the details. Leave that to the karma. Don't involve yourself into that. The more you involve your energy into that, the slower it's going to happen. It's their business. It's none of your business. Worry about you and not about them. Just know it's going to happen. You don't need to know how. He can tell you. When it comes to it, he will tell you. At the end of the day, he's the one who will know. Okay, let's see how he feels about you. So you have the Queen of Wands. So he's very attracted to you. He misses the physical stuff. You come up as very self-sufficient, very attractive. Like, he also feels like you are how do you say it in English? You're like a catch. You're a catch. I don't see him breaking the current silence. No. I got an Ace of Wands in reverse. An Ace of Swords in reverse. When I asked about him, no. Not right now, but I do see him coming towards you, talking. But he still will be emotionally unavailable. So I do feel him reaching out, breaking the silence. Not right now, but it will come up because the first card was the Ace of Swords. So him not breaking the silence. I think he's just going to come in to test the waters, how things are with you, just to check you're still there. I don't see it happening now, but I do see it coming. Could be January, end of the year, beginning of the year with the Magician, when he's still multitasking things. He didn't want to break the silence. He doesn't want to break the silence. You got the Sun in reverse. I asked again. Nice the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What is the karma? You know what? He needs to wake up through her. There's a reason why she's still in his life. There's a sense of him being spiritually more aligned because of her. They still have they still have karma, unfinished business, him and his karmic. No, I don't feel like he has. Not in the way you want it. I feel like he knows that you're something special, that you're a catch, but I don't feel like he knows how deep it runs. So there's something about his karmic where he will actually turn into the hermit, where he's going to get some kind of more spiritual alignment and then have that tower epiphany moment about you. Did they break up before? Have they had a breakup in the past? So what I'm getting is something of her coming back around, Dawn. So what I'm getting is I feel like he is going to be pushed in some time for himself, all by himself, like nobody around him. And then she might come back into his energy, and that's when he's going to realize he doesn't like the energy. It might just be like that mini break of him actually. I don't know if he is. I feel like there's a burnout coming his way where he actually literally is being forced into, I don't know, going on a retreat, spa, doesn't have to be that, but it's like really time by himself, isolated. And then when he sees her again, that's when it was like, oh my gosh, I don't like this energy, because he's now seen how he's going to see it from a different perspective. And that's when he's going to start planning a different life, a different what he wants. And it's going to start to say no to her for him. And when that fizzles out, you're going to be right there. And I feel like that's the most important thing. He needs to do it for him and not for anybody else, So it's not, so he doesn't leave another woman for another woman, but for him. So there's an independency, and there's no codependency. If you feel the pull, Dawn, accept it. You know what the best thing is to do? Accept that you have this connection with him, but try not to let it get to you. Just understand you have this connection with him, but you guys are not aligning, and you got to continue focusing on you. Because you understand it from a spiritual connection. That's your advantage, that you understand it. You know why you feel it. He doesn't know. He's like going nuts as you're like, yeah, we have this soul tie, but we're on different energetic levels. So that's why you feel the pull. But he's trying to pull you down. And that's where you shouldn't give in. That's where you have to remain focused on you and understand, yeah, you're there, but you're going to have to come up because I'm not going down. And then just move on. I think that's the best way to think about it. Oh, no, I'm not going down there. Come on back up. I'm going to continue walking. Come to the dark side. We have cookies, you know. Otherwise, you go crazy. That's, if gosh, if I would think about every pull I have to a deep soul connection of mine, I would probably be needed to go into a psychiatric, thing, because I would just go nuts. I'm like, okay, hi, bye. You gotta detach. You gotta understand this is not my energy. It's nothing to do with me. I don't want that. Move on. It's easier said than done. And I know that. I speak from experience, but the more you practice that, the better you get at it. And just trust what's meant for you won't pass you. So you can chill, if he's meant to be yours, he will. Nobody can take that away from you. They're up. They've been up for like 3 minutes now, Dawn. I've gone a little bit over. I'll pull you one advice card. And I'm going to go to bed. Any advice for Dawn? Trust the connection, but it's still asleep. Look, the dog is asleep. Just trust in that and continue focusing on you spiritually leveling up. Okay? Hey, Elijah, I can't do any free questions, I'm afraid. They're all paid. You're welcome, Dawn. So good to see your name. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. And also you enjoy, Elijah. And thank you for subbing. But I'm afraid I can't do free questions. That would be fair on anybody and the other paying members. Okay, Dawn, I will hopefully see you soon. I am going to do another all signs, I think tomorrow. Okay. And then again, when I have a minute of time. You're wonderful, Dawn. Remember that. You got this. We're here. Oh, where in London are you? Where in London are you? Staying. Where are you staying? London is very big. Dawn, if you're around for a coffee, let me know. I'm quite central. I always like to I've met one of my clients once, but most of them are US based. But if you have time for a coffee and want to meet, let me know and I'll check my schedule. Oh, I'll message Dawn. Okay. If you are taking the train from King's Cross, let me know because I live in King's Cross. Depending on where your train goes to Wales. Otherwise, we'll do it another time. God, I need to get my ring off. You might be going from Victoria or Liverpool Street. Okay, let me know. Message me and maybe we can figure it out. Okay, bye, my love. Safe travels and let me know. Okay. Mwah. Hang in there. You are wonderful.